Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Robert Sports Show. I'm your host, Robert. Alright, XFL week number 4. Last week, 3-1 straight up picks, 3-1 against the spread, and 1-3 on the over-under, which brings me to a year-to-date 8-4 in the straight up picks, 8-4 against the spread, 4-8 on the over-under, overall 20-16. I will take it. Alright, we have some interesting games this week. We have the best Houston Roughnecks, 3-0, going up against the Orlando Guardians, who are 0-3. The Roughnecks has played 3 home games, and they're 3-0. This is their first road game. They're led by Wade Phillips. They have thrown for 692 yards passing, 7 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions, while rushing for 261 with 3 touchdowns. While the Guardians have thrown 491 yards in passing, 4 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 258 yards on the ground. They are coached by Terrell Buckley. The Roughnecks are favored by 8.5. The way the Guardians have played, Roughnecks win, Roughnecks cover. I'm actually taking over on a 37.5. Next up, we have the San Antonio Brahmas, 1-2, versus the 1-2 Seattle Sea Dragons. Hines Ward has the Brahmas 1-2 on the road, 0-1 at home. 399 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns. While Jim Haslett and the Sea Dragons, 852 yards through the air, so they are a passing team. 7 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 1 rushing touchdown. Seattle is favored by 4.5. So I got Seattle winning, covering, under on the 40.5. Next up, we have the St. Louis BattleHawks, 2-1, hosting the Arlington Renegades, who are 2-1. Now, the BattleHawks at the American Center, they have opened the third deck, 300 section seating. They are expecting 30,000 plus at the Dome for the BattleHawks season opener. BattleHawks are 2-1 on the road. Anthony Beck has them 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 1 rushing touchdown. While Bob Stoops in the Arlington Renegades, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions through the air, 359 yards, no rushing touchdowns. The BattleHawks are favored by 4 at home. I got the BattleHawks winning, covering, and over on the 36.5. And then last but not least, we have the Vegas Vipers 0-3 versus the DC Defenders, who are 3-0. DC behind Reggie Barlow as head coach, 400 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, 5 rushing touchdowns. While Rob Woodson has the Vegas Vipers 5 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 2 rushing touchdowns. DC is favored by 6. It's hard to pick against an undefeated team. I got DC winning, covering, and over on the 40.5. Alright, that is week 4 of the XFL. Again, 20-16 overall for the year. 8-4 on the straight up picks. We got the Roughnecks, the Sea Dragons, the BattleHawks, and the DC Defenders. As always, thanks for watching Robert Sports Show, and don't just have a great day, have a spiffy day. Robert Sports Show, your YouTube leader, sports channel content.